Welcome to my channel, Israel Online Maths. In this video, I'm going to solve this WAEC question on the board. This question is sourced from this year's WAEC 2024. Shout out to our students who performed very well in their WAEC mathematics examination. This is one of the objective questions that came out in this year's WAEC 2024. So I deemed it fit to solve it for those of the students, some of the students that thought that it was very tedious or difficult to solve. So watch out and see how I will approach this very question just in 5 minutes. All right, we are told that if 3x minus 2y is equal to negative 5 and x plus 2y is equal to 9, we are then asked to find the value of x minus y all over x plus y. Looking at the two pair of linear equations, we can easily solve them simultaneously. Hence, this is a typical simultaneous equation problem. So the first part of it, we have 3x minus 2y, and that is equal to negative 5. For the second part, we have x plus 2y, and that is equal to 9. So let's term this equation 1 and term this equation 2, and then solve simultaneously. Whatever values of x and y respectively that we get from solving this question, we can now substitute it in this given expression here, and then we'll find our answer. Very simple. Let's begin. I'm going to use substitution method to solve this problem. Let's begin from equation 1. Equation 1 says 3x minus 2y, and that is equal to negative 5. If I should make x the subject, I have 3x is equal to negative 5. If I add 2y to both sides of the equation, I will have this right hand side to be plus 2y. Okay? Such that if I divide both sides of the equation, I divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 3. I will also divide the right hand side by 3. 3 will cancel out 3. We are left with x, and x is equal to negative 5 plus 2y, and that is all over 3. Then we shall substitute this value here into equation 2. That means whenever we see x in equation 2, we shall replace it with this value, negative 5 plus 2y over 3. So let's go ahead and do that. Here is our equation 2. So what is x? X is now negative 5, okay, plus 2y, and that is all over 3. That is what x is all about. Then plus, this is 2y, and that is equal to, here is 9, okay? So my target is to remove this fraction here so that it will be linear and be more easier to solve. So let me go ahead and remove this fraction by multiplying throughout of this equation by the common LCM of the denominators. Don't forget that 2y is something as 2y over 1, 9 is something as 9 over 1. What is the common LCM of 3, 1, and 1? It is 3. So I'm going to multiply truth of this equation by their common LCM, which is 3. So here I have minus 5 plus 2y all over 3. I multiply it by 3. Then plus, here I have 2y, I multiply it by 3, and that is equal to, here I have 9, and I will also multiply it by 3. Let's now solve further, and solving further, 3 will now cancel out 3 because it's multiplication, and I'm left with minus 5 plus 2y. Then for here is plus 2y times 3 will give us 6y. That is equal to 9 times 3 will give us 27. Then let us collect the like terms. Here we have 2y plus 6y will give us 8y. Okay? And that is equal to, I have here to be 27. If I should take this negative 5 to the right hand side, it will change to positive 5. Okay? If you don't want to do it that way, just add 5 to both sides of the equation. We still have this. Okay? Then we now have 8y is equal to 27 plus 5 will give us 32. Such that if I divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of y, which is 8, and also divide it by 8, 8 will now have to cancel out 8, and left with y, and y is equal to 32 divided by 8 will give us 4. Alright, since we've gotten the value of y, we shall substitute y equal to 4 in this equation 2. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that. For equation 2, we have x plus 2y, x plus 2y, and that is equal to 9. That is our equation 2. That means wherever you see y in this equation 2, I'm going to replace it with 4. So let's go ahead and do that. Here I have x plus 2 in bracket. What is my y? My y is 4 now, and that is equal to 9. Such that, opening up, I have x plus 2 times 4 will give us 8, and that is equal to 9. Such that if I make x the subject, I have that x is equal to 9. If I should subtract 8 from both sides, I have minus 8. Then solving further now, let me complete it here. We have that our x is now equal to 9 minus 8 will give us 1. Okay, but we are not through with the question. The question says we should find the value of x minus y. So x minus y all over x plus y will now be equal to, what is x? X is now 1. Then minus, what is y? Y is now 4, as we got here. And that is all over, what is x? 1 plus, what is y? 4. And that is equal to 1 minus 4 is minus 3. That is all over 1 plus 4 is 5. So the final answer is negative 3 over 5. Remember to like and to reshare this video, and see you in my next video.